Hello, everybody. Welcome back to WWTF. We want the facts. The game show. I'm MikeC.
And I'm Fred White.
Hey, today we're reviewing Mafia 3.
Yeah, this came out on the Xbox One, P4, and on the PC. And as always, before we review it, we give it our facts. Mike, how many facts do you give Mafia 3?
4.
Okay. I'm going to give it surprisingly a 5.
What?
Out of 5. Why do you give Mafia a 4 out of 5?
Okay, a lot of good things. Let me talk about the things it does good. Story is impeccable, man. Great story, great feeling of history back there. As far as the time period, the music, just everything that's going on, even the racism. It's everything that was around during that time. And as far as just the voice acting, awesome, off the charts. I liked how they did far as the documentary type of thing, as far as explaining stuff, what's going on. Man, just even the main character, Lincoln Clay. Man, you feel for this dude because he's been through a lot of stuff, and I'm not gonna spoil what happens to him or why he has to go seek this out and end up trying to take over. But it is an awesome story, awesome. I really enjoy playing this game. Now the stuff I don't like. All right, well I don't like the world seems a little blah. As far as you have to drive from one point to another. It's a lot of driving. It's no fast travel. Okay, the graphics. It really didn't feel totally next gen to me, as far as the graphics. Except for, of course, when they cut to the documentary size portion of it and everything, it looks like that. That was just basically my biggest gripe. Just the graphics, and as far as the world really didn't see as vibrant. You know what I'm saying? As really a whole lot of motion to the world. But other than that, man, as far as playing it, it's basically a linear type of story. You got to do something. Then it opens up later on, as far as you could do little side stuff or whatever. But it's not a GTA 5 killer. I'll say that from the break. It's not a GTA 5 killer. So that was the thing just holding it back for me. If they would have incorporated a little bit more fluidity with it, I think it would have been a top-notch type of game that I would have gave it a 5. Fred, why you give this a 5, brother?
Okay, like you said, this is not a GTA killer. And while I was streaming it, there were a couple of people that was asking me, is it better than GTA? No. It's 2 different platforms, right? One, GTA offers a lot more than this game does on an offline mode perspective, right? The same, it's about the same, it equals the same amount in the story mode. What I like about it is the visuals, like Mike said, they're not all that great. It does not look like a next-gen platform. The cinematics does. We have been promised those type of gameplay graphics for a while. We still have not gotten it yet. Maybe on the next Gen Wars we'll get it, but not now. It does look better on PC.
Of course. Not
by much. You have to have a serious graphics card in order to get the full graphic power out of this. If you have a monitor that displays in 4K, then not everybody has that, but definitely on PC it looks a lot better. And I think graphic wise, I think they were trying to mimic what that time period would look like if you're watching it through that type of scope. Right? So the graphics were downplayed. I took it as being a part of this era, right? The story is magnificent.
Yeah. You feel for these characters, man.
Gameplay, it does get repetitive sometimes because you're doing the same mission. You gotta kill this crew, you gotta kill that crew, and all of it's just the same. There's no breaking up the monotony on it. But I do like this game, and this is probably a game that I will sit down and play. Side missions, you can do a whole lot of side missions. You can find a whole bunch of treasures and stuff like that. But I'm just wondering, after you find all that stuff, since it does not have an online campaign, what is next? Because you don't want to go back and start doing the same things all over again. But even with those type of gripes that I have about it, which is only a few, I still think this is an excellent, well-made game. When they promoted this game, they didn't make it come out like, okay, this is going to be the best graphics ever, whatever,
no,
whatever.
They never boasted anything like that.
they was focused more on the storyline than what the graphics are.
Okay.
And like I said, the graphics, I think they're customizing it to that time period. Now, if it was like the millennial time period, then I could see them having sharper graphics. But we're talking about, what is it, the 1900s, like 1960 and stuff like that. If you're looking through a scope, or if you're looking through a TV and you're watching this, and the 1960s, you didn't have high definition.
No, you didn't.
So I think that's what they kind of catered the gameplay and all that stuff to. But for me, I think it's a real excellent game. I'm just afraid after you do everything, what more is there going to be able to do, since it has, it did have downloaded content.
Yeah, it did.
So, excellent, excellent.
We shall see, man. Like I said, this is, man, just the sounds of the game, just the music and everything.
Oh, yeah, and I forgot to talk about
the soundtrack is just freaking awesome. And they was doing a lot of collectibles. I was almost thinking about getting this collectible because they had the record player up in there, and then they had the actual collectible, they had albums up in there. Then they had an actual collectible record player that you could actually purchase as well, too.
Oh.
But, man, it's a phenomenal soundtrack. Just the stuff of the era, you really felt all the music that was playing, it just seemed like to go with the mood that they had. I mean, just how they just did the sound and then what was going on. He's like, dang, man, you was feeling it. You was getting it. So, awesome.
Motown was great in this. I just found myself, I was jamming to it. I was like,
right?
Because I'm an old head, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't do the mumble rap and all that other stuff. I think that's garbage. But to me, it has a better soundtrack than GTA. I'm just saying. It has a better sound, in my opinion. If you like older type music, the Supremes, James Brown, of that area, man. This is
definitely bumping.
Let your father, for our young viewers, let your father play this game, and as soon as he get into one of those old Lincolns, he gonna be like, oh yeah, son, that was back in the day. That's
good stuff.
That's like a Tina Turner right there.
All right, man. So we talked about this game to death enough, man. It's an awesome game. Go ahead and purchase it.
All right, so final verdict, Mike.
Final verdict. I say go ahead and buy it.
I definitely say go ahead and get this game. It is a keeper.
That's all we got to say about that, man. Go get it, man. We'll probably be streaming it later on, so just go ahead and check out the channel. Like always, you guys can hit us up at thagamersshow@gmail.com. That's the Game Show with an A. Don't forget to hit the store where you find products like this, as well as other products for a low, low price.
Alright, and please remember to like, subscribe, and follow all our social media networks. Join our SteamWest community and our website community where you can get some free stuff. And we'll see you next time on WWTF.
You want the facts?
The Gamer Show.
See you guys next time. Keep on watching.